Here in the United States, 1 in 3 school-age children are already obese or overweight. Research has shown that children who are already obese or overweight are at a much higher risk of remaining so during adulthood, and leaves them at a greater risk of developing serious health issues, including diabetes, heart disease, stroke, cancer, and many other. Coincidentally, these diseases are known as some of the leading causes of death in the United States, and as a result, we spend approximately $123 billion each year as a nation trying to combat these health issues. Now getting back to our children, we should all know that one of the best ways to have an impact on the future is to focus all of our efforts and attention on the present. And today, our present is dealing with the issue of child nutrition in America. Today, approximately 19.2 million, or 71% of all kids in America, receive free lunch courtesy of the National School Lunch Program, which is headed by the USDA. More recently, the Healthy, Hunger-Free Kids Act of 2010 was signed into law with an attempt to set new nutrition standards for schools. Some of these new standards included a limit on the types of milk served, an increase in fruits and vegetables, 100% of grains being from whole grains, and decreases in the amount of sodium and trans fat found in our kids' diets. Now, of course, all of these standards sound like viable and healthy ways to improve healthy eating, because healthy eating is one of the most important aspects to any person trying to lose weight and maintain a healthy lifestyle. However, the implementation of this standard seems to forget one of the most important aspects of this program, and that's the population being our kids. The decreases in portion size, quality of food, freedom to choose, the availability of less healthy foods, and mainly the overall appeal of the food served, has resulted in a lot of the food that's being served in the school cafeterias ending up in one place, and that's the trash can. A study conducted at a school district in Florida to examine the amount of waste produced by students in a cafeteria found that a little over 45% of all food being served ended up being thrown in the trash. In defense, there has been an overall increase in the amounts of fruits and vegetables and other healthy foods on the plates and trays of children in our cafeteria. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that the foods are being eaten, as a lot of them, as I mentioned, are being thrown in the trash. People argue that something like this may take a long time for it to be fully accepted by kids, but do we really have time to wait? The biggest concern here is that all of the waste and unhappiness being brought on by the food being offered leads into question if our children are actually getting enough food to eat. The fear is that kids may simply not be eating their lunches, which results in them remaining hungry for the duration of the day. Studies have shown that kids who are hungry tend to perform less academically than those who are not. And even for some kids, the breakfast and lunch they receive at school via the National School Lunch Program may be the only food they see all day, so it is crucial that our kids eat in the cafeteria when provided. I fear that such strict standards and the restrictions on school lunches has created a negative image of eating healthy in the minds of our children. Instead of limiting our children's options and telling them what they can and cannot eat, we should be spending more time on educating our kids at a young age with the hopes that they will be able to make smart nutrition choices when they are older. For now, we should focus on letting our kids continue being good at what they are good at, and that is being kids.